Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we want to talk about Lincon Riley, his press conference, and we want to talk about some spring updates. It is a battle going on, particularly at the linebacker position. You guys know that we've been telling you guys who's been doing what as relates to the linebacker position. And look, it looked like it's go time, man. It's on and popping, it's on and cracking. We told you guys that it's going to be a fight all the way to the end. Who gets this starting job? So we're going to talk about that. Then we want to talk about Malachi Nelson as well. We want to talk about his progression. How is he doing in this offense? And then we want to talk about, real briefly, the offensive line, how they're coming together, man. So look, let's talk about it. And let's take a look at some film real quick. Also, let me say this. My condolences to a guy by the name of the Blue and Gold Dude. He covered West Virginia football, and periodically he would talk about USC, the Pac-12, and look, I just found out that he passed away. And look, so my condolences to his family. We want to wish them well, and we want to pray for that family, man. Blue and Gold Dude has a YouTube channel. He's up and coming guy. So look, man, hit me in the comments on that, man. So look, let's take a look at this information real quick. Let's go. As you see, these guys started the practice week off with a bang. You see Caleb dapping everybody up. You see the team is hyped. Everybody's ready to get it on and popping. Everybody's ready to get it on and cracking and looking. We want to talk about, it's several points I want to hit on real quick in this video. I want to talk about what Lincon Riley said when he addressed the press conference, and he talked about the momentum. One of the things that I told you guys a couple days ago in the video, I said Lincon Riley's playing chess and not checkers. He's talking about the momentum. We're going to touch on that. Then we want to talk about, just briefly, what Cooper Lovelay said. What about the offensive line, how they're coming together like a brotherhood. And we want to still address the fact that, this linebacker room, it's going to be a fight. So I want to keep you guys updated on that. I think that's the most intriguing one out of all, is the linebacker room. Who's going to win the job? And it seems like from week to week, you got different ones. We had Rajon and Shane Lee. We had Tackett Curtis and I think Mason. We had different ones paired up with each other. So I want to give you guys an update on that as well. Who's rolling out the number ones with the number ones in the drills, and how's that looking? And then I want to touch on Lincon Riley, how he addresses Malachi Nelson and his approach and his improvement. So let's talk about it. First, USC did have some guests in the house. Amonte Brown came back to visit. He was on campus. You had Norm Child there. You had a few visitors. Look, the atmosphere is getting pumped up like it used to be. It's go time. It's on and popping. It's on and cracking. Amon came back to visit. So Lincon did address Malachi. How is he progressing? How is he coming along? And he stated that Malachi is really coming along. And he said, look, he's really impressed about the way Malachi is able to retain information and retain all the, the plays and everything that he's getting told to do. Look, I mean, being a quarterback, being a commander-in-chief on offense is, you have to know everything, and you have to facilitate everything. And so he said he's able to retain it. And look, he said, but he will have a good offseason to, where he's able to come in and compete with those guys in the fall. So, he's expecting him to get bigger, stronger, faster. But he did say that Malachi is progressing, and he is looking pretty good. And he does have 3 guys who are in front of him who he's able to learn from. So that's some great news about Malachi, and I think that's some uplifting news of him. We want him to progress. We want him to kind of succeed. So look, man, you hit me in the comments on Malachi. Let's get to the press conference and some of the things that Lincon Riley had to say about the momentum that's taking place right now in the program.
Very, very important. Listen, we were fortunate in year one that there was a lot of guys throughout the country that we had already, built relationships established. It's just when we were working at a different place. And obviously, several of those guys, ended up here as Trojans. So that worked out well for us. But now, being able to really get settled here, I think we know as a staff so much more about the place and what our guys can expect, that we're, I think, a little more educated on it. And then I think of course, we're trying to capitalize on the momentum. I mean, there's just so much momentum around this place, both with the season last year and what's upcoming, and there's going to be some cool announcements coming up here soon that are just going to add to that. So we're we feel that within our walls, and I think our recruits feel that when they communicate with us. And
All right, we told you we're going to bring you. We're going to do a week-to-week basis because we know that this thing is changing, it's moving and grooving. Who started that linebacker? This is to me, this is one of those critical positions, like who's going to be the starters. Like yesterday, from my understanding, what I'm hearing is that Shane Lee and Mason Cobb were the guys that rolled out with the number ones yesterday. So we heard it was Rajon at one point. We've heard it was Mason Cobb at one point. We heard that Tacky Curtis was doing it at one point. So look, they rotate these guys in and out. I think they want to get the best look. You guys hit me in the comment section. Who do you guys think is going to roll out to be? The one thing about it that we can say is the spring game is about to approach us. So we don't have to worry about how this thing. We getting ready to see this on live. Lights, camera, action. It's getting ready to be on and popping and on and cracking. So Shane Lee, Mason Cobb, those guys started out yesterday in the drills, rolling with the ones. I totally expect Mason Cobb to be in there, and Shane Lee's a veteran, man. So let's take a look and let's see exactly what's going to take place with this linebacker group. Also, Cooper Lovelace, he had a conversation yesterday. He talked about the offensive line and how they're gelling together. Let's take a look at him as well and see exactly what he had to say. Look, this team is coming together as a whole, and Lincon addressed that as well. He talking about last year from this year, how tight things are, how everything right now is really exceeding expectations. I mean, it's exceeding everybody's expectations right now. Everybody is absolutely on point. They're playing at a championship level. They're practicing at a championship level, and everybody is competing right now. Let's take a look at Cooper Lovelace before we close this out.
Okay. Oh, wow. So when we go Korean barbecue, it has to be Andreas Stewart. He might bankrupt the place. Genuinely, I mean, he can put some food down, but wow, that's a tough question. Beforehand, it was Voorhees for sure. I think Didi stepped into the role of the most food can get put down. I think Justin's got that one right now, but it depends on the food. So either Justin or Andreas Stewart with the most food can be.
Yeah, and that was Cooper Lovelace, man. He was talking about how they always go out to eat together, man, who eats the most, and how they are essentially like a family atmosphere. The Big Uglies is in the house. And as you see these guys coming out here, you see they had visitors yesterday. These guys are coming together, man. This offensive line is coming together. And now, Lincon Riley did state in the interview that he does plan on going to the transfer portal. And then he's looking forward to the guys that we have coming in, too, as well, with the freshman class, man. So it is a lot going on right now, man. And these are youngsters, the local youngsters, man. Can you get a picture of that, being able to get to see these big guys like that come out of the locker room like that, man? So it is go time, man. It's on and popping. Cooper Lovelace feels that this offensive line is coming together. Lincon Riley feels that it's coming together. And look, it is major competition going on right now. So look, you guys hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. It is a lot going on. All right, so that is your spring update, man. Listen, is it go time or is it go time? Is it on and popping or is it on and popping? Listen, you guys hit me in the comment section. What's your thoughts on that linebacker race right now? Who do you think is going to be plugged in there, man? You guys already know who I feel, who I like, who I talked about in the previous in these previous videos, man. But we're gonna see this thing out. We'll see exactly what's gonna take place in the spring, man. So look, you guys hit me in the comment section. It's go time. It's on and popping. And what do you think about Lincon Riley? His comments about him saying that, look, it's some big announcements getting ready to take place. It is some big announcements that's getting ready to happen, man. So look, talk to me, hit me up later. Until then, everybody stay blessed, man. And look, make sure you guys get up, get out, and make some things happen. Fight on, fight on, fight on.